pretty bad. Yeah, fucking, my life's been fucking bad. My so-called cousin, like you like to call brother and shit, my bro has been fucking bad, you know? Clear a lot of fucking people around here. New Jersey and New York. Probably a lot of places. Oh, California probably as well. Just say the continental states of America, and probably Hawaii and fucking, and Alaska, right? Probably there too. But yeah, it's about, whoever you fucking people are, tell me, you chimed in with your thoughts, you tapped into us, and now you think about something fucking sad, and you like fucking, you're like somebody else that does that. What the fuck is that shit, man? Where the fuck you think you are? Like, you got fucking what, more money than me or some shit? Like, you got fucking what, am I running for president? You gonna hurt me? You know? Fucking not running for office, I'm good, right? I didn't mean that one. That's a love what we call it in the community. The NJ Galata of conversations. You know me. Like NJ Galata. Hey, yo, fuck did I do? That's a Polish reference. But really about, well, as far as Timberland goes, it was thought process. Let's call it clairvoyance, what it is, or quantum communication, telepathy, if you will. But telepathy at a fast paced level, it's not a monologue, it's a dialogue. What happens, every night. So Timberland came up and discussion started with yellow pencils. I was like, somebody else actually said, I stole those. I don't really own a pencil. I think it was a ball. But, and why are they yellow? And it's like to create alertness. Someone chimed in. So people see, I guess, teachers, if you're doing something with it. That's not like being black or green or any kind of like subtle color. So that was someone said. And then, it started off with construction boots. Like Timberland, actually. Typically Timberland, and why they're so popular. And I started chiming in, well, the hip-hop community took it to a level. They were just very popular in the hip-hop community, and they started selling at a high price. I don't know. And I chimed in. I probably shouldn't have even thought that, because I don't think he would have thought that. But maybe he would have confronted him as like, my cousin Lucas there, and 85, 86, he leaped to time travel from the year 2000. So he knew that there would be just really, really popular boots, and the thing was, we confront the company and say, you guys know I'm from like Future and stuff like that. I gave you advice, but they probably be like, fuck you, all right, so we're gonna make money. So what do you want to do? So I understand that. But also it's like, he kind of felt conflicted. I know that, because I'm like that too. We were the same person. He wasn't my cousin. People know who he was. And we're not the fucking devil or some shit like that. It wasn't our idea. But it just started with the whole time travel leap, if you want to call it that, The people that participated in that made sure, it's like they told him, I'm going to have a bad life because of him. They told him that. And also, later I realized, it's like, he was cloned from me. He was my clone. And so it wasn't my idea. Like, I didn't think of that. I thought I was going to time travel to 85, 86. And a lot of times I don't know if it was a joke, but it's like, it came in my mind. It's like, well, I just could time travel now. I won the lottery. I have more money than you, to my uncle Stan Nimick. After he physically assaulted me, kicked me down the hill and stuff like that. But it was just in my mind, I believe. I don't know if I said it. And then it's like things happen, and it was the same night here, but it must have been somewhere else. And I saw Stan Nimick, and it's like, and I don't know if he said something like, you want to work for the rest of your life, or you want to be rich. I don't know if he said that to me or when Lucas was cloned. I don't know how they did that stuff. I don't know how they fucking did the cloning. But it instantly just appeared in front of me. It was my double. And I already spoke about it, but he felt conflicted. He didn't want to be like in alignment. He didn't want to be known because of the cloning and the time travel. Until he won the lottery, like $20 million, and he had to take a picture, and he had to go I believe they said, David Letterman, he didn't want to too much. He wanted to be on Conan. He wanted to go on Conan O'Brien. That's what I remember, that running through my mind. We had the same soul. It was just, copy. I believe so. And also on the scheme of, you say channeling, like people tapping people's minds. Maybe that's another reason. But he never really, taken like a deal and paycheck and maybe give somebody advice he would have. But another thing is like, even if you give somebody good advice that they're gonna flourish this and the other, I mean, that's good. But then you can encourage them to do a little too much, so you gotta be careful when you know the future. That's a responsibility thing, But yeah, he felt conflicted with that, and then I think he just, got, I'm not saying got a taste of it, he was on Conan O'Brien, and I think he went on some radio shows, and I remember when Titanic came out, he went on 101.5 New Jersey, and he liked it. He just, he was witty, he was a comical, so he just, I don't know, he wanted to do stand-up, he wanted to do something like that. He did something else with, in the porn industry, I believe. And he had his own company, a computer company. He invested like $5 million in that, I believe. But that was just him, and it's like people that instigate, like Stanley Nimick, probably my mother, my father, who knows who else? I mean, the Skarupa family, the Nimick family. I mean, they wanted that. It's not like it's not like they did that to bet or anything. I'm pretty sure they knew he was gonna have the life that he was gonna have, in the 90s. I mean, imagine like it was the year 2000 when he leaped, and it's like they knew from 85, 86 how he's gonna end up and stuff like that. His trials and tribulations, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's odd, like it's a freak fest, but it's like the last time I talked to Stanley Nimick, he's like, killing you would be easy. Like, the fucking guy wants me to fucking start. Probably be like in Trinitas or in jail, in prison for something I fucking do, I mean, it's a fucking little bit of a monster right there, So if you fucking, have problems about fucking me thinking sad shit, cause like fucking I tapped into fucking Timberland fucking, boot mines and shit, I could give a fuck less. Be honest about that. Give a fuck about you. I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm not a little fucking boy either, right? And I'm not getting off anybody's nuts. Like another fucking degenerate just fucking try to chime in. Like, what is it with to get off my nuts? What is it this fucking perverted degenerate people are, man? What is your homosexuality at, man? What is your sexual orientation? What you gotta fucking communicate with your fucking nuts and shit? What is some 80s talk and shit? Or you got flashback from the fucking 80s when it came out, or it was the 70s? And yeah, the conversation also went on, yeah, in school, actually, these pencils started to become like this, but broken. Because it was like the 4th, 5th grade. I mean, I did it once, but I didn't like it. They would break the pencils. I felt like, because of this, we have, I don't know, this desk, constitution, buildings, engineers. I mean, the pen is mightier than the sword. So I didn't want to play that game. It was just like, you hold the pencil, the kid would just like smack it. I had the little little golden thing you just chew on it, like, you get better with my this, But I didn't want to partake in that. And as I understood, pencil was, but pencils were an important thing. And whether, I wanted to be a writer back then, I don't know. I don't think so. I really wrote that much. I mean, I wrote for school, but my writing, and it's another thing we partook tonight in this, I call it bedtime stories. They're bedtime stories. Before I have dreams about some of you and I put it on YouTube and write about you, It's a thing we do. You guys have to fucking join and fuck it up. Once again, tonight wasn't the best time story, but, before it was kind of good. We had some laughs, right? It's pretty nice. I thought, as he probably thought, I don't know how he knew the numbers. I mean, actually, I don't know how to explain it. There's plenty of people I know that, actually not plenty, 1 or 2, I think, that won the lottery. I'm not, I know one person that won the lottery, and it's something they do with a time lineage, you know? I don't know what it is, but I think, well, it's like, if you could time travel in the past, also I think there's mirages. When people do mirage like a time warp, I think they're known for doing that. I don't know if Lucas, or like you could call him Luke, he did that, or he was made known about the numbers, or he saw them in his mind, you know? Or maybe he did the same thing like a lot of people do. I'm not saying I'm just great or better than anybody. I just don't want to partake in that. Lucas didn't. I mean, imagine like he was a clone. He time traveled. And I was just unaware of all this stuff. I thought I was evil and stuff. I thought I partook in something that I shouldn't have. I was like, I couldn't help. I thought, people make sure I sold my soul. That's what they, try to make me do when I was like either 4 or 5 years old, I believe. Or maybe 6, I don't know. Because I have some memories like that. So he had the same memories, and people told him, fuck, he time traveled to this location, Rowan. The same place I'm living at, except it was upstairs in the attic. And yeah. Well, there's some people that know a lot more. Like someone just fucking tried to let me know. I mean, they did let me know. And it's telepathic clairvoyance kind of thing, I'm great, but for years nobody told me his fucking last name. Till like a year ago, and it was a mental fucking thought. It was another mover that I work with. So what the fuck are you gonna tell me? I'm scared what you gonna fucking tell me. I'm gonna bleed for that. I gotta bleed for you to tell me so bad. Well, I just don't want to bleed. Don't tell me bad. Well, I just never bleed in my life. You'll tell me anything bad about him or me. Ooh. See, I'm not as stupid as you think. All right, fine, you beat me. So all right, I'll be scared when it happens. But I will never show you fear, just little tears. Your blood. I mean, what do you fucking say to somebody when you have a life like that? I mean, I'm not full of myself. I know I respect people. I have integrity. So what the fuck are you? I'm scared of you of my fucking death. I take my chance with God and the fucking death. But there's a fucking afterlife and different dimension. Unless I'll be caught up in memories and fucking what knows what else. At least I'm not fucking part of your fucking, mentality that wants to give people like billions of fucking holocausts in the afterlife. At least I don't fucking partake in that. The respectful ones, right? That fucking little joke from fucking what? Around Colt's Neck or some shit, or Rawway, right? Zeshu fucking, whatever, Stala Zeshu, that fucking Kokoschka guy, right? There's a lot of people like that. At least I'm not fucking like that. I think I'm just okay. I don't think he understood that. Which fucking bothers me more than you foul things you're gonna tell me about him and shit. Quotes, emphasis, and seriousness. With laughter and loves. Yeah, I mean, at the end of his life, year or so, he was stranded. I mean, he realized he's gonna die soon. Yeah. And people fucking you and Poppy, fucking like told him like you telling me every day. I'm like, I'm really, bad mood. Cause you telling me I'm gonna suffer. But he actually fucking believed in something. Like, not he believed in, so he partook in something before he died. There was a mass or something like that. People already fucked with his head. Otherwise, I know he wouldn't do that. And he had different experiences than me, of course. I don't know, I guess, he thought we sold our souls and that's the way he could do it, but he was trying to do some good. He got kicked, pushed around, and fucking people lied about him like they lied about me. At the end, I don't think he had any more strength to fight. And I didn't even know. I didn't even know until like 3 years ago that these people I knew from high school, they took his life. And they still don't want to see it. Well, don't watch it, it's foul. Like, how you fucking, You don't care about it. You kind of want to see it. Then I talk about, and you don't want to see it. It's like, really just, we used to watch it before. Now we just, it's too much. It's like, 9/11. I mean, it was fun for like 10, 15 years, not 20, man. You creepy you are, man. What do you think was an instinct? Just one now. Yeah, but, yeah. It's pretty fucked up. Pretty messed up, huh? I'm not trivializing his death and stuff like that. I don't really know how to. People started relaying these mental messages. I still clearly don't know. All I know is it came down to some kind of stalkerish. Like I got in a lot of my life. Not for the last couple of years, just on a minimal level, but it went away. Dwindled away, and Craig's the sad. But yeah, just. It really fucks your mind up when you're not aware of that. You're not aware of that, how he died, what he was doing. He was not sexual demon. He had he never really had a good relationship with someone, I believe. So it really perplexed me. I just can't believe, I was deluded so in my life. Like I said, I'm not the one fucking fault. I make mistakes. A lot of people that I knew are just fucking horrible people. At least I know that. He had ideas, plans to, make this world a better place. Just, what are you going to do with it? Like, not $20 million. You could have like $100 million. There's some people that they don't let you. They don't want that. It's not about money, is it? I mean, you have asphalt for roads, sheetrock in houses, vinyl on the outside. What the fuck? You fucking want to invest billions, trillions of dollars, or maybe just, I don't know, just try to wake everybody up just to revitalize the whole United States of America infrastructure even? That's just the infrastructure. Well, I know he liked walking. And then he kind of let it go, I believe. He got depressed too. He got sad about just fucking people being just fucking selfish, greedy, and fucking stupid, retarded, idiotic. I don't get fucking sad at that. I think you guys are kind of funny. I wish I knew the guy. But, make you look like you really are. But it's like, like I've been telling people for days, like, I just want fucking peace, man. I don't want to fuck with you, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to, confront you. You shouldn't, why you did this? I don't even confront people on spelling anymore. The simple thing, which is like, hey, what's the point? And that's just a small part. But I know it's annoying to pet people, and I tell you, it's like, I get it. Let alone the big issues. I don't fucking say anything. Actually, I do. This clairvoyance thing. Yeah. Oh, and this what I'm talking about. It's just some personal shit, right? Yeah, I still got foul, derogatory language, but it's just how I talk, I can't be fucking too pure. Nah, I'm just not fucking you pushed around anybody. I'm not fucking hot. I'm not a fucking weed head either. I mean, this is right? Yeah, this is pipe tobacco, right? That's one of them. And these are wafer rolls for smoking purposes. Okay, that's probably some kind of, doobie. Some, new screw. Stress, that's what. Nah, just this fucking, you should get it with his screw on cans, I shouldn't buy wafers like that. You should really think ahead. You should really think ahead. It's not good, but I think it's him. Very cherry, but it's a small. I'm not a crackhead, method, pedophile, rapist, killer, whatever fucking you want me to be. You just want me to feel better about the discrepancies that you have in your life. So you keep making shit up about me. I don't do well with character defamation either. Yeah, somebody let me know. It's fucking, if you're gonna hate your fucking parents, maybe I shouldn't say that. That would be nice. Not hate, but it's like fucking, it's like they could have had a lot of them. Got better lives. Lucas he wasn't selfish, greedy. They didn't want him fucking around. they didn't want probably him to even think. They didn't respect him. Let's just start off with that. And his mindset, and even his little quirky jokes, like I mean, the things that he would come out, they just fucking didn't like about him. Like they don't like him about me. Anything I do good for myself. Like, how much selfish hate do you fucking people have, man? He would have shared the money, people. He actually thought about every member in the family, including the children. Actually, he was thinking there's a lot of fucking children, but $100,000 in the 90s for everybody. And one family actually thinks they accepted it, but they were just actually rude to him. But it's like, they were the only ones that actually wanted to talk to him about that. At least the one I remember. The issue was, he actually said, it's lottery money, though. And I'm pretty sure he never wanted to pass off bad karma. But if you fucking wish Art death, just meet him and like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't think he did anything, but it's like, they didn't, I mean, for I know, they didn't have the, too much success. They're not doing bad. But he wanted to give everybody, like, and everybody thinking he just wanted to fuck the whole family up. Monster. That's really what he wanted about his body. There's people that even important. No, he wasn't like that. He wasn't greedy or like selfish or stuff like that, He thought it would have been good if people shared this together, but he realized people just didn't fucking care like about him like that. I realized I don't know, 20 years later after his passing. Because I wasn't fully aware. I just thought, it's like, well, they don't fucking like me, but what the fuck did I do? So yeah, that's my it's my story of the boot. But yeah, went off on a tangent. I'm gonna delete this, like I always do. Unless I forget. Yeah, and then I'll delete it later. We'll upload it. Grow up, boy. You're not even funny, idiot. It's cool. Yeah. Oh, and as the far as they don't like that word. Flatulence is better. I misspoke. As far as the writing, I mean the writing, the author thing, the writing thing, the writing thing. It was like just some personal, because it went on tonight as well. It was senior year actually. I was like, I want to be a writer. I think And then it went away, and it came back in 2002. I wanted to write like little stories, but I never really thought. I never put like a pencil together or pen together and paper and stuff like that. Till like a couple years in the psychiatric unit, I started writing, and I actually started reading. It's like the first half of the notebook is just me trying to contrive like rap rhymes. Like, the fuck was I doing? And then eventually I started writing like journaling. So yeah, subconscious cinema. I think that'll be a good book. Maybe that'll be a good idea for a book. I'll just leave it as it is. I won't manipulate, change words around. It'll be just like it was written. That'll be one book, and the other, I don't know. I have experiences. I think one of the reasons, and this just sounds fucked up and sour and messed up, but one of the reasons I was like, fuck it. It was like, I want to go to psychiatric unit for that. But it was like, I'll make the best of it. And I'll just watch people and write about behaviors. Also, not just schizophrenia, but either delusions or people's behaviors, aggressions, personality types. Also stories, I mean, you can write anything that you know of. From my perspective, I don't know, it's like I intertwine with my psychology, my everyday, also philosophy, so that's what I really wanted to write, but it's like, man, it's probably not gonna happen. But from a personal level, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna put down Luke or stuff like that, but he realized he didn't want the money, and people thought it was bad karma. When we didn't really use that word. I don't know if he used it until he like woke up and realized what karma really was. If you think about it, it's kind of a menacing, scary word, right? He would have said law of the universe, or it's just practical reasons, and I understood that for my whole life. A lot of it creeped me out. So did he. You know, it's like, you know, no one, and I think no one should get that money, but let's just say you're irresponsible with it. You know, it could I mean, it shows itself. It could give you a lot of nasty behaviors. You never really worked for that money. You know, you work, you save, you know, you have more respect for that, and you just get like all this bundle of money. It's like, well, I'm gonna spend this, and the other thing. And he was I think he was much more conservative. Till later on, he just started partying, doing this and the other because he had money to spend. But, you know, yeah, on a different level, I don't know where I was going to go with this. It's just probably leave it at that, right? Yeah, he spent time in the city, in Manhattan. Yeah, I mean, I like the city of Manhattan. Good restaurants, just, you know, it's a good atmosphere. But, you know, yeah, I never really wanted to win the lottery. I never played like that, you know? And, yeah, I'm pretty sure it bothered him that, you know, he had to take that route. Because it would bother me. And yeah, I remember he invested $5 million because I saw it in his mind, through his mind later, you know, way later, after his death or, you know, whenever. I don't want to say it like that, but he wanted to put every, you know, every a dollar back to that 20 millions. And he was just going to keep it, I guess, in a bank account. He didn't want to touch it. And he wanted to make money off the company. And I think he had other endeavors just to make more money, just to like put it all back. No, you'd say, well, why just, you know, give the $5 million to the company? Just, I don't know, do something else. Like you think, I would have hated you if you told me that. Just get on my computers and make some cool images. You know, little terms. No, he was doing that too. He wrote stuff like, you know, little phrases, this and that. He was mocking pretty much everybody, including, you know, the ancient world of Asia, who I saw. I was like, hey, I would say that, but I want people to know. So it's kind of like horrible. You know, he would just joke around a lot. Like I joke around a lot, just, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, also, another thing is like, yeah, why don't you just go work somewhere? Like where? Like, I could just go work somewhere, but like where? You know? Like, it's fucking, you know, it's like, it's not I can't find a job. Just I can find a job. Just, you know, it's, I already talked about why it's hard for me to sustain in a job. Different people, personalities. I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot of scammers out here in the United States of America. Not just in the movie industry that I found. I don't say anything, I just walk away. That's not for me. And also personality types. That's a real problem. You know? I'm sure a lot of times he didn't get the respect that he deserved. Unless he had a lot of money talks, and people just fake and fraudulent to him. You know, but yeah, those other moments that I repressed in my mind. Those some good moments and bad moments, you know. The bad moments I saw later in life. But there's a lot of people that wanted me to, like, they played a movie in my head about his life. You know, it's like I don't know what purpose it was having. I was having a not just psychological breakdown, but the clairvoyance level. People were messing with me, including, you know, my aunts, both of them. They were really fucking with my head, you know. And they made sure I see something from his life. These three parts of his life. As soon as it started playing in my head, fucking one of them just came having to show up. Fucking freaky what people do, you know. So yeah, that's my bedtime story for today.